Now, Iranian Foreign Minister Abbas Araghchi said that the US strikes on Iran's nuclear sites have left extensive and serious damage. This as the Trump administration has expanded its efforts in asserting the effectiveness of the American strikes. The latest was in fact a classified briefing on the US strikes on Iran for all 100 members of the US Senate. The CIA Director John Ratcliffe, the Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth, the Secretary of State Marco Rubio and the Chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, General Dan Kane, briefed the members of the Senate.
Without any classified information whatsoever, I think it's safe to say that we have struck a major blow alongside our friends in Israel against Iran's nuclear program that is going to make America safer, our friends in the region safer, and protect the world from the risk of an Iranian nuclear weapon for years.
The Democrat senators also admitted that there was damage to Iran's nuclear sites, but said that it was simply too early to tell the extent of the damage that had been detected.
My personal view, based on what I heard, is Iran continues to be a threat. A nuclear-armed Iran is a threat to the entire world, an unacceptable threat. And right now, we have no final battle damage assessment that would enable us to be comfortable or complacent about what has been done.
The Republican Senator Lindsey Graham said that Iran had never been this weak, though he also warned that the mission was not the final chapter. Lindsey Graham, however, also said that he did not know where the 900 pounds of highly enriched uranium was taken away, but it reportedly wasn't part of the target set. Now, this comes as reports have emerged that the highly enriched uranium stockpile at Fordo and Isfahan could have been sealed off from the outside world due to the bombing of the nuclear facilities. The report, citing 3 senior Israeli officials, has said that Israel believes it will detect any Iranian attempt to recover the stockpile. The White House has also claimed that there is no indication that any enriched uranium was removed from any of the 3 sites in Iran that were targeted in the US strikes.
We were watching closely, and there was no indication to the United States that any of that enriched uranium was moved prior to the strike.
Said NATO needs to pay up.
Earlier at a press briefing at the Pentagon, Pete Hegseth termed the US strikes in Iran to be a resounding success, that had brought an end to the war and had set Iran back by many years in its nuclear program. Pete Hegseth also lashed out at the media, the American media, for putting out the leaked intelligence reports.
You'll see inside the mission space.
President Trump directed the most complex and secretive military operation in history. And it was a resounding success, resulting in a ceasefire agreement and the end of the 12-day war. There's been a lot of discussion about what happened and what didn't happen. Step back for a second. Because of decisive military action, President Trump created the conditions to end the war.
Hegseth, in fact, cited the new report by the CIA on the strikes causing intense damage, as well as similar findings of the IAEA. These 2 assessments contradict the intelligence leaks that suggest that damage caused could be covered in months.